Wow, this is Calabrios. Just one hook. Or in this case, one chopping over him counter right was all it took to separate Manny Pacquiao from his Sainties. And for some, that was all that was necessary to distinguish the multi-division Filipino champion from his status among the world's best pound-for-pound fighters. Now, in fact, in the time it took the then 33-year-old to absorb the clinching shot from Manny Marquez and, fall face first to the ground in an MGM Grand Arena canvas, it's, significant cross-section of his pre-fight admirers had just as quickly turned into post-fight critics. And, 11 months later, and on the eve of the first venture into professional prize ring, since the devastating loss, of his 18-year professional career, Pacquiao doesn't at all give the impression of a man at all bothered by the sudden bandwagon exodus. Quote, "It's part of boxing. Sometimes you get knocked out, sometimes you knock them out," he said. "I didn't take a beating in the fight. It was one shot. I feel like I can continue. I want to prove myself in this fight. This is a chance to bring my name back to the top of boxing." Yeah, so there you have it. Pacquiao saying basically he's going to be back, and quote, "I love the fight. That's my number one job. I still believe that this is what God wants me to do, and this is what I'm called to do. I don't think negative. I just think positive, and that means continue." Even his chronically polite and understated way, flickers of bravado that escape make him sound like a man with a statement to make those who forecast his demise. In fact, the more he talks, the more comfortable he seems with admitting it really doesn't matter to him. "Well, yes, I feel like I can still compete at the highest level," he said. "This will be a good way for me to prove that fighting Brandon, he's a great fighter. He will come ready. He will be fighting toe to toe. It'll be entertaining. I respect people's opinions, but I want to make sure at the end of the day they will be convinced I am still the best." Yes. Now it's just 1 month, basically from his 35th birthday. Now Pacquiao took an extended layoff from all boxing-related activity after the Marquez debacle. The 11-month, 15-day gap between fights is easily the longest of his career. He was back 2 months and 18 days after his first stoppage loss to Rustico Torrecampo, KO first round 1996, and returned from another, inside the distance loss to Medgion Singsarat, third round in 1998, just 3 months and 1 day later. In fact, in 2013 will be the first year since he started in which he's fought just once. Yes. For me, it's the same. He said, after a fight, I don't go to the gym. I don't do any boxing. So when I come back, I'm very excited to come back. Once I did this time, it's fun. I'm ready. So in Rios, who is 7 years younger and turned pro 9 years later, Pacquiao faces an opponent first mentioned as a prospective foil by promoter Bob Arum 2 summers ago. After a violent lightweight title defense against Urbano Antilian in Carson, California. His straightforward confrontational style is considered by many to be complement to Pacquiao's. A sentiment echoed by the fighter himself. So some comparisons have been made to Rios and the 2009 Pacquiao victim Ricky Hatton, who was KO'd in 2 rounds. "Well, I like to fight. It's my job. I'm a fighter," Pacquiao said. "Anytime there's a fighter who's in front of me who wants to exchange and trade, I get excited for that. I'm very happy to be fighting Brandon. Because of the style, he's a strong guy, very aggressive. Puts a lot of pressure on. Our plan includes a lot of movement, and we will make sure that we are aggressive as well." Yeah, so there you have it.